So how long have y'all been coming to Refuge Church?
Man, that's a toughie. Do you remember? I think since the first day. Yeah.
Just a little over a year and a couple months.
Yeah.
We started coming,
Well,
we came from San Antonio and we visited several times.
yes,
And solid, we've been here for a good year.
a good year, yeah.
Since it started,
No, we have not.
so many days.
So many days.
We came to Refuge right after Thanksgiving in 2019. I guess coming up on 4 years, 3.5 years.
I was 4 years old.
So we've been coming to Refuge now for 5 years. We started out in Steve and Stacy's house, and we were one of probably the first original families to be coming here.
I remember thinking before we came into the church, like physically walked in, I used to make the joke that if I were to walk into a church, I would probably spontaneously combust. I just didn't think I would fit in anywhere. Remember walking into this church and seeing people that I, even on the street, would have wanted to walk up to and start talking to. And I just felt immediately like this place was gonna be different.
They're not only our church family, they're our family. They're our friends that we do life with and help raise our little village of babies.
I think my favorite part about worshiping is everybody's in it together, I think, and from the stage I'll look out and see everybody worshiping kind of in their own way. Some people hands up, some people not, but everybody's singing along or reading the lyrics and something. And it
The lyrics.
yeah, for me it kind of feels like everybody's in it together.
Every time I would go into a church prior, I would always feel judged, being this completely tattooed up guy. I always felt like my story was different. I felt like I couldn't really relate, to members at those churches. So whenever we moved from Houston to Conroe, I got this Facebook message just bleep, just out of the blue, and it was Pastor Steve, and straight up he said, "I'll see you at church on Sunday. Welcome to Conroe," And I said, "Man, you sure you're gonna want a big tattooed up, just guy who's had a horrible past, in your church?" And he's like, "Man, join the club. There's about 6 of us, And to me, that just kind of, it allowed for me to drop those barriers, man. And as soon as I walked in, I just met these wonderful people that are now, I can honestly call my family. And dude, my story's no different.
My most favorite memories, it's really hard to pick just one, but it's just whenever I go into to work with the kids in preschool. I always have just such a good time. And there's always something that happens every single Sunday. Whether Beckett's bringing in his bugs that he finds, or someone spilling hot chocolate all over the floor, or Samuel doing his prayer. There's just always something. It's very eventful in there. I think that's probably one of my most favorite memories. That's what first comes to mind. So.
It's an honor to be a shepherd. I'm really the under shepherd of Jesus Christ here. It's an honor to partner with you. This is our church, right? We together form the body of Christ. We are the bride, and to be able to lead for this season and to be able to plant and start Refuge Church is really will go down as my greatest honor of my life. And see what he's doing, families that come together, and reconciliation that happens, men that learn how to lead in their families, ladies that are just renewed with Christ, and they can see God in and through them in their lives. That you, church, become this beacon of hope and this light in a dark world. It's just so cool that we all, the body of Christ, get to be together.
Oh, church, it has been such an honor and a privilege to be a part of your lives. Oh gosh, I got a little choked up right there. There just aren't words to express how amazing it is to be a pastor's wife in this church, and to lead in this church, and to be a family with this church, to watch you grow. Thank you for letting us in. Thank you for accepting our vulnerability and our shortcomings and our flaws and loving us anyway.